There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Was trying to get the stream on yesterday. Tried to get it on earlier. Spent a couple minutes trying to figure it out uh, on the computer, but the internet on the computer was out, so had to find a way to do it mobile here. Never really done it mobile, so I was having a hard time figuring out how to get myself back on once I got the little pre-credits rolling. Uh, in the middle of recording, well, actually finished recording, but starting to edit a little video. I'm sure you guys can guess by the look. It was high time to get In the Mouth of Madness recorded, so I was working on that. But no, I wanted to get on here yesterday just for a little bit and say hi to everybody. Hope that 2024 has been off to a rock solid start there. David knows right there. And I'm not smoking right now because I smoke. I'm smoking because it is part of the character. Uh, But yeah, no, I was trying to again to get the stream going on the computer smoothly, but it's like, why is it not working? Why is it not working? Is my computer slow? Hit that little icon that says your internet is lost connection. Thank you, doctor. But just getting that content out for you guys, and wanted to come on to say hi. It's been I think I took off most of the month of November really in terms of communication with everybody, in terms of the viewers. Just a little chaotic having to do it on the cell phone, whatever. So I don't know. What's some recent watches everybody's had on? Hell yeah, hell yeah, David, hell yeah, man. But put up a poll recently on the channel. It was asking what kind of direction everybody would like. Show them if you got them. That's it. I think that's what you meant. Show them if you got them. But yeah, uh, put up a poll recently though, talking about new possible directions for the channel. One was sort of keeping things the way it's always been, but like I don't know. After the John Carpenter series wraps up, because I've found myself going through these, finding that standard reviews are not really, uh, not really the thing I want to do. Sure, they're fun sometimes, but you find yourself getting in that repetitive cycle where you just kind of get burnt out on it. And I've been wanting to do like in-depth video essays, and that seems to be like the big thing in the poll that everybody's voted on there. And I've actually been throwing around a couple topics. I was up all night last night doing that, and thinking about maybe some faux documentaries. Smoke them if you got them. There we go. There we go. That's it, man. They're just too damn expensive to go through 'em like crazy though anymore. Finally watched Thanksgiving. Hell yeah, I was wanting to get to that one in theaters, but I don't know, just didn't get around to it. So it was too busy around that time. But I'm looking forward to that one on physical release. But no, a couple of faux documentaries. That's kind of a little creative direction I want to flirt with a little bit. Like make it. The way I'm thinking that would be to like do almost like you're doing an in-depth review on a franchise, but look at it from the terms that this is not a movie, these are not actors, this was real events, real people. Of course, times where the characters are isolated. We don't know what was going on in that character's mindset if they're not like a surviving character or anything. But I don't know. That's just something that's a little tricky to pull off. But I do have one that I was trying to work on a couple months ago. And I'm sure you guys, if you know my franchise track record, what franchise I would be referring to there. Hell yeah, that's what I figured it was gonna be though. Kind of in the top half there. I need to rewatch your ranking there to get an idea where exactly it sits at. But yeah, no, if I can in-depth video essays though, after I'm done with the Carpenter series, like that's probably where I'm gonna take the channel more creatively. Of course, I still got the movie project to do. That I'm really looking forward to. And I'll have a little more information out on that for you guys in a while. Uh, just want to actually get a stream together and find the right way to present the idea without going at it like as if I'm ranting and raving like a madman. But yeah, the in-depth essays, like Ryan Hollinger is like one of the channels that I really like watching, and that's kind of the style that that dude takes. And sure, you almost run the risk of sounding a little pretentious at times when you do stuff like that, but you know what? If you've got the internet, you can have this pretentious sounding opinion and viewpoint and come off like you know what you're talking about. Maybe we do know what we talk about. But I figure the in-depth essays would definitely be a good outlet for that. Uh, yeah, it's cold as shit right now. What I'm gonna do real quick to get a second to run inside and warm up is play for you guys. I don't remember where it went there. I'm gonna play for you guys the little preview teaser that I have for the film project. A lot of you guys have probably seen this already, but Invasion 406 Maple Lane. Let's get that preview up on screen. All right. So that's, of course, the Invasion of 406 Maple Lane teaser there. That's something I think I have sort of nailed the direction that I want to take because I had a couple different narratives that I wanted to go with that one, like a few different directions to take that. But I think I found the direction that I think would be the best out of the four. There was one that was a little too, I think, a little too heavy for being a simple. Of course, it's going to be low budget, but there was one that was just a little too much even for me to mentally sort of tackle. But yeah, that's something that I definitely want to get made sometime this year. Maybe it would be done by next year, but excuse me, that's something I definitely want to get done and out there for people to see. But the in-depth deep dive videos, like that one, with those, the whole idea is that I want to look at these not as just films that we enjoy, but try to take a look at like the deeper meaning. That's something I've always kind of done with the channel anyways. Look at movies and be like, well, what do I think it means on a more on a deeper, more hardcore level? And that's kind of really the direction that I want to take with that. It's like X, for example. X is a fun, smutty slasher, but it's also an artistic expression of this, that, and the next. You know, a little pretentious sounding, yes, but again, that's really the just a much more interesting direction and fun. Like Snyder says in the chat right there, it could be a lot more fun. Yeah, it's again gonna be making me look like a highbrow doofus at points, but you know that's kind of really what I feel like the channel's been at its heart for a long time. Really since I started it, honestly. But yeah, no, I just wanted to come on here for a little bit and talk to you guys. But it's weirder doing it on the mobile, and all the same, you know, I just wanted to come on, give you guys a quick update. The channel is going to be going forward as it has been until the Carpenter series wraps up, and then we'll probably start seeing a couple creative changes. Um, yes, yes, definitely going to be trying to take a look at films that have the social commentary there. And I'm not going to shoot from the hip when I do those either, because I mean, if you're doing an essay, that's already that's like the pre-existing word right there, essay. Like it's going to be a full written out sort of thought piece. Going to be kind of a little bit of it's going to be opinionated, but at the same time, it's going to be, I guess, philosophical, really. But taking a look at films in that kind of light. Uh, but yeah, that's it. That's exactly it, man. Like, I like doing things the way I do, and I'll still probably do a couple standard reviews, but I don't want that to be like the only thing that I do because, again, you just find yourself like it's like you're hitting your head on the wall after a while. Like, yeah, my head's not going to go through this wall. And, it's fun still. I actually have somebody's Peacock information written down. I haven't watched that yet, but I do have my eye on Suburban Screams. So it is on my radar, but I was talking to somebody who did see it, and they said, no, you won't have to worry. It's not like the way that it's presented. It doesn't sound like it's going to impair on the Carpenter review series. So I'm not going to have to add that to it, which is kind of helpful. It's like I was looking forward to a new Carpenter to add to that, but at the same time, it's like, okay, so we're at an even 23. It's not going to be an even lopsided affair, but I will be checking that out here soon. Just been a little too busy and forgetful. I don't remember exactly where I put this piece of paper that has this person's Peacock information, and they wrote it down for me so I could check it out. Just so you guys are wondering, I'm not stealing somebody's Peacock information. But yeah, no, I just wanted to come on real quick and give you guys sort of the little update. It's something I've been thinking about for a while, just getting it. Yeah, I love the way he did that, like that remote direction. Like I could just see him being like, "All right, we're gonna have you guys do that, whatever you do here, and I'm gonna play my NBA 2K over here. Don't bother me if you don't need me." But the man has put in a lot of time, made a lot of great films, made a couple that aren't so great. I don't think there's really. I wouldn't really say there's even a straight dud at the point I'm at right now. I mean, The Ward was pretty okay, and Ghosts of Mars and Escape from LA, I think, are really the only ones I haven't seen yet. So, man hasn't really done a dud of a film. So, I mean, the man's given us some great entertainment, and he more than deserves a pretty happy retirement. Uh, it's one of those things that's sad to say that I'm content if just knowing that my favorite filmmaker might not ever make another film. It's like my second favorite, Quentin Tarantino. He's probably going to retire after this next film, and I can live with it. But that sounds like another discussion for another time. Um, hell yeah. See the Ward, that I was expecting to be awful just because it was his last one, but it turned out to be, I don't know, it was a little generic, but it wasn't uh super offensive film either. Like it wasn't terrible. Of course, you've got the bed shitter in there, and I mean, there's not really a whole lot that's too memorable about it either. So I guess that goes to show you just how impactful the Ward was at the end of the day. And Ghost of Mars, from what I remember, was supposed to be like an Escape 3, like Escape from Earth or Escape from Mars or something. But it was doctored up to be the movie that it is now. So we'll see how those end up coming out. But for now, though, definitely want to let you guys know I'm still making shit, still getting a little filthy here and there. In fact, I need to go wash this stuff off because it's not necessarily starting to itch, but the fumes of these markers are really starting to kick my ass. So I'll talk to you guys later. You all be safe, stay filthy, do what you do. Keep making content if that's what you guys do. Follow your dreams and all that other shit, guys. And I mean that sincerely. I kind of came up with that off the top of my head, so it sounded a little sarcastic, but I mean it. I mean it. So, see you guys next time, huh? There we go. Still trying to figure this one out. I'll see you guys later.